I'm really disappointed in the failure of the cut, cap, and balance bill in the United States Senate today. That bill would have cut spending, would have capped future growth in spending, and would have required the passage of the balanced budget amendment. And it's extremely disappointing that we were not able to achieve that kind of fiscal responsibility in the vote today. The fight is not over. And frankly, we're going to continue to battle for these kinds of spending restraints and reforms, most importantly, the balanced budget amendment. And while we fight for that, we've also got to fight for a comprehensive paradigm shift in American fiscal policy. That's the kind of shift that I've been working for with a group of bipartisan senators that is going to make sure that we reduce spending, control Congress's appetite to simply tax and spend, and reform the tax code in a way that will generate some of the strongest growth that America has seen in generations. As the Wall Street Journal has noted in describing our Gang of Six plan, it could be by far the most pro-growth tax change since the 1980s, and the United States needs faster economic growth now above all else. In this plan, all individual and corporate income taxes would be significantly reduced. In fact, the tax rates would fall to as low as 8%, 14%, or 23%, depending on your income. Corporate tax rates, currently the second highest in the industrialized world, would also fall from 35% to as low as 23%. The plan would permanently repeal the alternative minimum tax, which is currently on track to hit half of all Americans if Congress doesn't act. This effort is gaining widespread support already in the Senate. We need to consider this legislation from the Gang of Six that immediately cuts the deficit by $500 billion, includes much-needed pro-growth tax reform, and provides $3.7 trillion in deficit reduction over the next 10 years, in addition to providing enforcement mechanisms to make sure that those cuts are made.